There we go. Smooth transition, as per usual. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Very exciting. Very exciting. Oh, let me turn on my lamp in front of my face. There we go. Hey, Club Who? How's it going? Nice to see you. Welcome to my third part of the Witcher Hearts of Stone analysis, where we analyze narrative, character, theme, story, mythos, and even some of the game design components that they introduced in this one. Now, this isn't like a super duper in-depth kind of look, because, you know, we're doing everything on the fly, but it's just, you know, a little play along. Now, hopefully you're feeling okay. Hopefully you're feeling ready. Strap yourself in for some devilish deeds and some deals with demonic diabolists as we dabble in duplicitous drought. There we go. We're doing open sesame. Here we are as Geralt, looking fine and fly as always. We've oh, what? Look at that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Bingers. Thank you so much. It's a game based off the show. Yeah, it is. So we are about to do a heist. We have to get the Borsodi house. And so far we've found out that the Borsodi house is not necessarily a house as much as it might be an object within the Borsodi vault. We have teamed up with one of the Borsodi family members, one of the brothers, this guy here. We have two people that we can go talk to. We have the safe cracker. So we have let me have a look. So we can choose who we want to pick up. We can pick up Casimir. Casimir is a dwarf hailing from Macam, and he is a demolition expert. Ash, hello. Hello, it's lovely to see you, Ash. You know what? I was super depressed 2 days ago. Like, really, really depressed. Woke up and, did not get out of bed the entire day. But I'm feeling better today. And you know what? I ain't here to sugarcoat shit. If you're struggling with your mental health at the moment, that is the most A-OK thing. And sometimes you need someone else to tell you that, because when you're in that zone, it's really hard for you to hear it, and it's really hard for you to accept it. Like me the other day. Lockdown is hard. And thank you, Ash, for checking in with me. I'm doing much better today. Hello, Angry Spleen / Mandy. How are you doing? It's great to see you. Welcome to part 3. Ash, how did you go in your drifting, your rally racing? The other one we could do is we can get Quinto. He's like a locksmith. I want to go with the demolition expert. I saw that maybe you had won something, but I wasn't sure. Last time I played this one, I picked up the lock picking expert. Let's go pick up the dwarf. Let's go pick up the dwarf this time. How's everyone doing? I hope you're all doing okay. I hope you're all doing well. And if you're not doing well, you're still more than welcome. Let's just do a quick meditate. Your health is low. Do you have any potions? Spoken by the indomitable Matt Hyatt, who was a host of one of my favorite TV shows, Nightmare. Knightmare, Nightmare, in an 80s TV show produced in England, in which children were placed in blue screen areas. So one child was in a blue screen area, and the rest, and like their friends would rock up. And this kid, this Nightmare's so fucking weird. So Nightmare, the one kid, the contestant or the adventurer, has to put on the helmet of protection, which is basically this helmet that goes down to here, so the kid can't see shit, because they're standing in a blue screen room.
That's it, Roach.
And then four of their friends, I shouldn't say their friends, because they were like, everyone was on that show. Four of their friends would watch them on a monitor and kind of tell the kid what part of the dungeon they were in. And in the game, the idea was that you had to perform a certain quest. And so the kids would have to guide this blind contestant through through the blue screen room, the chroma key room, all the while what it's like, the kid would be like, what room am I in? And then their friends would be like, you're in the smallest room and there's a cavern to your left, take one step to your right, Daniel. And it was incredibly hard. They're all on YouTube. I highly recommend playing them, watching them, I should say. It is so funny to watch. Ash won First Lady. Half a dozen other women competing, but I'm still super proud of myself, especially given the third event you've ever oh, no way. That's unbelievable, Ash. Are you going to be able to continue doing that when you're in the Scandinavia? Because I hear that Scandinavia's got some good rally tracks, Anyway, Nightmare, check it out. And Hugo Wyatt then played the Guildmaster in the Fable series. Fable 1, sorry. Which is what Pingers was referencing there. There we go.
Not so fast, Roach.
Let's pause here for a second, because, the theme of love continues through Hearts of Stone. You thought that, Hearts of Stone, the theme of love was only for the Von Everett and Iris? But here we go. Our side character here, clearly, has his heart broken as well.
Toss aside the torch, gads.
Gads.
Piss off, then! Fuck off! You'll not tell me what to do! What's going on here?
Ain't it plain? Master Casimir sat upon his roof. Claims he'll blow himself to bits.
Bought the wench pearls, silks, satins, and how the fuck she repaid me? Made me a heat banger cuckold!
Oh, he's a cuckold.
A falling out.
Thank you, Ash. The outfit is exactly what I wanted.
Euphemia, she were fine. Pretty as a picture, you might say. And 5 bairns they has.
On the short side, but so well mannered. Always bow, ask after your health.
Break out the chippies. Break out the chippies for that.
Till the day Euphemia bundled up her belongings and their bairns, tossed them all on a wagon. And that's all we've seen.
How you doing, Krev? It's great to see you. What's up, Braz? Hope that's not a euphemism.
With a bang. When this fucking blows, they'll see the fires in Novigrad.
That's a really bad NPC placement right there. Did you just see that? Oh, I just gotta do something real quick. Beep, 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 beep. There we go. There we go. So let me have a look.
I'll try to talk some sense into him.
Please, Crevo.
If he should grow angered.
Wench demanded a canopied bed and got it. Silver tableware, she said. Got that too. Lacking nothing. Not a thing. What the fuck else was I to give her? Doubt he can
Remember,
grow any
friends,
angrier.
there are many different types of love language.
Keep us from evil.
Gift giving is one of them. But it's not everyone's. It's not everyone's love
What
language.
kind of knob you got? Likely come to poke my Euphemia, eh? Well, you're late. She's gone.
No, I just...
Postmaster said the same. Denied it all. Swore on the balls of his gods. And the Egypt I am, I believed the bugger. 3 years they bumped about under my nose. Then ran off. My granda told it right. Not a bloke out there doesn't want to get between a dwarf wench's trotters.
What should we do? Shall we just like mind control him? Hey, what's up, Cherish? Oh, look, it's Eric as well. What a whole group of people. Hello, everyone. Oh my goodness. I feel like if we just mind controlled him, it's a bit of a cop out. Let's try and let's just do this.
You know what? You're pathetic.
What? What the fuck did you say?
You heard me. Wanna die? Go jump off a bridge instead of scaring folks shitless.
Looky here. Got us a clever one. Telling me how to off myself.
Even willing to help you. No chance you'll do it on your own. You're not just a cuckold, you're a coward.
Me? A coward? I'll no listen to this tripe. Don't you go nowhere, you bastard! I'll tie your bull bag around your leg!
I love this guy. I love this guy.
Smash yes!
Let's give him a... I don't think you ever get to fist fight a dwarf. I love everyone screaming as well. I will get back to the chat in a second. Yeah. Oh, wow. Get out. Yo, dude, get out of the way. Like, this is the fighting arena. This is the fighting arena, man.
You bruised my bones. Right splintered them.
Sorry. Would have preferred to talk it out. Thing is, you gave me no choice.
You gave me no choice, man.
Nay, didn't you apologise? I needed something of the sort. Some fella to knock the muck out of my heat. So, what is it you wanted?
Want you to open a door. Permanently. So it won't close again.
I see. And what might you find on the other side of this door?
A reward.
Lemonade.
One to be split.
Pepsi.
Enough for everyone.
If it'd come a week past,
LNP.
I'd have sent you the fuck away. But now,
Doritos.
now I've nothing to
Anything
lose.
could be behind that door.
What's it I'm to do?
So let me get back to the chat. Great look. Thank you so much, Cherish. Welcome. Every Aussie I've run into, I've told that their chooks shall be emus and peck their dunny door down. It's actually kick your dunny door down. Thing is, nobody knows what I'm talking about. What? Hold on. No one's asked. No one knows that, Crevro. I hope your chooks grow into emus and kick your dunny door down. Well, you know, they're truly not Australian. They're truly not Australian. They've got a few bloody roos loose in the top paddock, if you know what I'm saying. Love language Cherish, that is, you are a very big gift giver. You're a very big gift giver, Cherish, and you give great Cherish. And look how beautiful Geralt is. Look how handsome he is. If only I were brave enough to wear that style. A great way to get someone off the ledge, though. It works as long as you change the narrative. Heist is all that hidden Gwent game inside. I have an American friend who wants me to tell the story of the emu war on a stream one someday. You should. You should. You'd be great at it. Great at it, Mandy. If only his shirt fit. It looks like it's clipping through things.
Heard of the herbalist who lives near Oxenfurt. Go there and ask for yarrow extract.
A little bit of steampunk
Learn all you
Geralt.
need to know.
A little bit of side punk Geralt.
As a Mahakaman Highland streamer. See ya.
Cool. All right. Now, who do we want next? So we've got two choices. We can either go to Hugo Hoff, known as Beef Patty, or an elf circus acrobat. I don't see how you could ever turn down the allure of a character called Beef Patty. Should you ever say no to beef patty? What other story should we be focusing on, Ash? What is it? What is one that you think is a little bit more interesting? These potion dose imbibed heals. Oh yeah, let's do that one. Let's grab that one. Acquire that ability. Activate that ability. Check that down there. Bim bam boom. If there was a Witcher 4, any areas in the world you want to see them explore? Nilfgaard. Easy peasy. Nilfgaard. Definitely. And I also think that, like, it's obviously hard because of the way they've done the timeline where Nilfgaard's invaded and there's a whole bunch of, like, petty kingdoms that have, like, disappeared. But there's, like, the Northern Realms would be really interesting to, like, the various locations and defining what makes them so different from each other. And obviously, like, the north of the Witcher universe, where the gnomes live and stuff, that would be kind of interesting. Or, you know, if you really wanted to go over the seas and stuff, but I don't see how they would get Geralt over there. If that makes sense. Hello, Nick! Welcome, Nick. How you doing? I like it only because I now get to brag to people about the times I interacted with emus as a child. I had to kick a male who kept trying to peck me. Wow. I'm way too scared to kick a living dinosaur like that. I do want to become famous. I do want followers. God damn it. Jump the thing. Okay, we're just gonna have to just dismount, jump over it ourselves. Just dance away. Dance away. You can't disengage combat voluntarily. There we go. Campbell Newman, you wish, jellyfish. You wish, jellyfish. I love the bit where you're going through all the other worlds with Avalak. Yeah, absolutely. There's some great moments in those other worlds, in those other planes. And I think that's actually where the game was probably one of the strongest parts of the game, because it could show that the designers were not just stuck on, like, Witcher world, which is super, like, low fantasy, not low fantasy, but, like, realistic fantasy or grim dark fantasy, I guess. Just eating breakfast. Nick, can I ask, what are you having for breakfast? Because breakfast is a passionate topic of mine. Can we talk about Steve Hart, the Kelly Gang, or Alexander Pierce, the Cannibal Conflict, Emu War and Repeat? I really like a really conflicting character of Australian history that I've always really enjoyed is give me a second as my brain kind of gets into gear. William Buckley, who lived among the Wathaurong of the Kulin Nation for many years, took 2 wives, and then kind of like left. Hello, Kip. How's it going? Fantasy set to a medium heat until simmering. A sandwich, Nick. Can I ask what kind of sandwich? A breakfast sandwich? Let me think about that. I'm guessing bacon, egg, a little bit of cheese, maybe some tomato ketchup, like good ketchup, not like tomato sauce, not some dead horse. Congee. What's congee? Kip, good luck to your day at work. What's the best breakfast food? That's a question that will take a while to answer. But basically, it's eggs. That's the basic response. It's eggs. because they're an extremely versatile food, and you know they can go into waffles, pancakes, obviously eggs in various formations.
Someone knocked their head on this beam. Open cut.
The rice porridge.
Bare feet. Fresh
I don't
prints.
like rice porridge. It's too sweet for me. Chinese donuts too. They're so good. What are Chinese donuts?
Crawl back
Okay, let's pause for a second here because I seriously we're just gonna have to get to close face, David, because this shit is getting serious. Hello there, welcome. We're gonna talk breakfast for you for a moment. Here's my lecture. Here's my TED talk about breakfast. About breakfast. First and foremost, if you're eating cereal, by the way, Nick, congratulations with a ham sandwich. I hope it's delicious. I hope it's everything you want it to be and more. I hope the ham is both nutritious and well sourced. Let's talk about breakfast. Breakfast has been taken over by capitalism in so many ways, right? Pre-industrial revolution, breakfast was a hearty meal that would lead you for the rest of the day, you know, or it was a fairly quick meal that would very simple meal. So if you look at Mediterranean countries, you know, a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of bread, maybe a pastry, that's it. And then we had the idea of the worker needing to be at work on time, and you know, giving them shit to fill their stomach with to get on with the rest of the day. That's where we get cereal. Cereal is the most unnutritional bullshit in the world, and today's modern cereal, let alone the old cereal that was being produced that was essentially cardboard for your intestines. I mean, this shit is so filled with sugar and crap that there's no nutritional value. Again, it's better to eat the cardboard of the box than to actually eat the cereal within. So I want you, if you're a cereal eater, to reconsider this. Reconsider your cereal eating. First and foremost, there's no scientific study that has suggested that breakfast is a necessary meal of the day, nor is it the most important meal of the day. Probably the most important meal of the day is lunch or dinner, okay? If you want to talk about energy levels and consumption, lunch is probably the most important meal of your day. You can skip breakfast altogether if you wish. You don't need to do intermittent fasting and all that bullshit. You don't need breakfast if you don't want breakfast. The only exception to this is teenagers. Teenagers need breakfast every day, and that's an important meal for them. Every other study out there, it never points to breakfast being an important meal of the day, so on and so forth. The second thing I want to say to you is if you're going to eat breakfast, you've got to eat breakfast well. I'm talking about fiber. I'm talking about a protein. I'm talking about a few carbs. Most breakfasts at the moment is just like this thing, the carb, okay? Get rid of that carb. You want to be eating, you know, something that your body loves. That your body loves. Thank you so much, Campbell Newman. Here's the big thing. Look to other countries for their breakfasts, right? It ain't like dessert. Suddenly in Western countries, dessert has become breakfast. Things like waffles and pancakes. That shit is super, super sweet. A lot of carbs, not really good for you in regards to sustainment during the day. Let's have a look at Japan. Japan is my favorite place to eat breakfast. Fucking the best. You got miso salmon fillets at the beginning of the day, along with rice and maybe an egg inside that rice. You might have some fermented vegetables like kimchi. I know that's Korean, but we're bringing that in. So what I do some days is I wake up, I might get my rice cooker ready. I'll break an egg into my rice in the rice cooker so the egg cooks within the rice. Boom, beautiful, delicious, super easy to make. And then I might have a little salad on the side some days. That's if I'm feeling really, really refreshed and really, really ready to go with the day. If not, I make myself some scrambled eggs and a little side salad with tomatoes, chopped up tomatoes, chuck a little bit of salt on that, a little bit of pepper, bing, bam, boom, easy peasy. Let's talk about scrambled eggs because I know Campbell Newman was asking about scrambled eggs and whether I know any good recipes. First and foremost, you need a good non-stick pan. Think about buying a cast iron pan rather than a Teflon pan. There's been some recent studies about how much plastic we ingest. We eat about a Lego brick of plastic, I think it is a week. I think we ingest a Lego brick of plastic a week. Some of that plastic that can be found is in Teflon coating. It's not terrible, but if you're concerned about like eating a brick of plastic, a Lego brick of plastic a week, then maybe that's an area you can cut off. Cast iron pans, you season that really well. It's going to be non-stick forever. It's delicious. It adds, like, the more you cook in it, it's super easy to clean up because you don't use detergent. You just like wash that shit, you rinse that shit, you come out the other side. So here's my scrambled egg recipe. Fucking weird Lego set at the end of the year. I love that. I'm gonna come back to this chat in a second. I just saw that and that was delicious. Scrambled eggs. Here's how you do it. 3 eggs, get rid of one of the yolks because you don't need all that kind of stuff if you want to be careful on your cholesterol. You put the butter and the eggs in the pan. You don't scramble shit up. You don't scramble shit up before you put it in the pan. You put the butter in the pan, a good dollop of butter, and then you put your eggs in as well. You want the pan at a low heat, real low heat. I'm talking about a real low heat. Like you're putting it on like a number 2, okay? You're going to slowly swirl it and scramble them as they're cooking, right? Every now and then, you're going to take them off the heat as well. Like, you don't want them always on the heat. You want to take them off the heat temporarily for a few minutes because eggs cook really quickly. So you take them off the heat, keep stirring them, on the heat, keep stirring them. At no point should your eggs ever be, like, static, okay? You gotta fucking keep wrapping them eggs. You gotta keep moving them eggs, okay? Don't let them stop. If they stop, they die. You're going to cook them, and I cook them. I like my eggs a little runny, a little bit soft. So, you know, it's up to you as how, like, tough you want your eggs. I like mine a little bit soft and juicy. You're going to cook them for maybe 3 to 4 minutes. Maybe. What do we get? What do we do to get a cooking streak? Jess, you really don't want to see my kitchen. It's really bad. It's not very nice. And hey Peppery, it's great to see you by the way. You want a little bit of salt. You want to put the salt in at the beginning, not the end. It's a classic misnomer. By the way, you're not salting your food enough. The only person I know in the chat who salts their food enough is Campbell Newman. His dishes are unbelievably delicious. And hello, George. It's great to see you as well. Onslaught. It's also great to see you as well, Jess. There's a lot of studies out there at the moment that suggest that people are inducing too much sodium, and they're right. But funny enough, in the most recent studies that I've seen, at least, the majority of that sodium is high processed foods and takeout. Right? You are not gonna overdo your sodium in your own kitchen. The reason why your food might taste bland or like not taste like anything is because you don't have enough salt in there. Chuck some salt in there. The other thing you want to add in is a little bit of acid. And that is my rant about breakfast. Stop eating cereal. Stop eating high carbs like pancakes and waffles. They're great. Make no mistake, they're great. They are awesome and I love them so much. And I will drive down to the pancake parlor regularly, even though they're a certain little they're owned by a certain cult, which I will go into another day. But they're dessert. It's dessert. It's dessert, my dudes and girls and non-binary peoples. It's dessert. Get away from that shit. Eat some nice protein, whether it be tofu, agadashi, tempeh, fish. Break out of the idea that you can't have certain things at certain times of the day. Go check out other cultures' foods. Japan is my favorite breakfast material. Let's get back to the game, and thank you all for my TED Talk. Now back to the Lego. What are your seasoning tips? Thanks, Peppery. My pleasure. Nick was already taking my advice. He was having a ham sandwich. He knew he needed protein. You want to be like this Witcher boy? You gotta eat your protein in the morning. Your auntie is right, but also wrong. Thank you. I appreciate you being here for my rant. I appreciate you being here for my silly stream. We're going to find this guy called Beef Patty. Probably should draw my swords. Yeah. Oh, oh, oh. Let's just do the classic sword dance. Bang, bang, bang. Bam, 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 bam. That thug was like, where did he go? He rolled perpendicular to me. Dieting is a hot damn nonsense. That's it. That's that. Oh my god, that is the truth. That is the truth. Yo, fucking stop diets. Diets never fucking work. They never work, and if they did work, then there'd be one diet that we would all stick to, right? The key to the whole weight. Oh my god, we could get right onto this, but like the whole weight thing, fucking myth. Stop doing like diets and shit. Stop worrying about your weight.
Blood. Still
As long as you eat seasonally and you eat a lot of vegetables, a lot of greens, and like less processed food, which I know is fucking hard to do, which is like unbelievably hard to do, right? Because of the way that we live, especially in like first world countries. I'm not suggesting that shit is easy by any means. What am I doing? What am I doing? No need for existential questions now. But yeah, just you know, eating a shit ton of veggies and shit, that'll make you happy. That'll make you happy. I promise you. I promise you. What am I? What's going on? Hello? Oh, he's dead. Like, is that it? Like, we can't.
Sleeping with a fish.
Oh,
No two ways about it.
okay.
Gotta find Eveline.
Sorry, lifestyle change on your diet then. That's it. No worries about diet. Eating seasonally is just like such a good, and you just like, funny enough, you realize, and I'm really bad with this. I'm really bad with making up recipes, if that makes sense. What does the letter say? Heimk. Rhymed up the lads. We've got a job. It's Hugo Hoff. Took a long walk off a short pier on the Punta. To prove it's done, bring back his ear. Falk. Seems Ed Elwood's interest in Hoff too. So what's your ass? What is the best vegetable? Here's a problem. Here's a problem. Half of the vegetables you like are fruits. Boom. 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 My favorite vegetable is technically capsicum, but it's a fruit. It's a fucking fruit. Oh, what's that? Zucchini? Is zucchini your favorite vegetable? Haha, it's actually a fruit. It's actually a fruit. What's that? Pumpkin? Nah, fruit. Eggplant? Nah, fruit. What, potato? No. It's not a vegetable. Is it? Maybe it is. It's definitely not a root vegetable. Most important skill, being able to listen to your body about what it needs. Drink water when thirsty, eat when you're hungry, try not to get too satiated. Yeah, absolutely. Eat slowly. Rather try to eat till satiated. What do you think a vegetable is? No, my favourite vegetable, best vegetable of all time is capsicum. Absolutely, easy peasy. Potato, technically a nut. There you go. No way. Is it, Kip? Really? Pumpkin one. Yeah, pumpkin was on. You know, everyone's like, oh, actually, tomato is a fruit. Fuck that shit. Kip, no. Man, look, that's how gullible I am. That's how gullible I am. Wow, yeah, I can see that. I can see a potato being a nut. I understand. Nuts, yeah. Part of a plant you can eat. No way. Is that right, Ash? Is that one of the definitions? There you go. Is eating fruit good because that shit slaps? You know what? Food slaps. Food slaps. I'm sorry, my roommate came and asked me to watch a Star Citizen video that I've already seen. Nick, have you bought into the Star Citizen pyramid scheme? Look how fucking happy these kids are. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. What the word means, I did not know that, Ash.
Prowls the city, but you're not scared, are you?
The minute we're in trouble, you make me responsible for getting us out. As in Maribor. Remember Maribor?
Dove, please don't change the subject.
Mind if I do?
That depends. Who might you be?
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher. You Eveline Gallo, the Ermine.
Only to friends.
Calm down, Merrin. No need to puff up. And you?
I really want Star Citizen to work,
What
but
do you want?
it's so long since, you know. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm a bit worried about it.
Got a job for you.
Truly? Of what nature?
Anonymous performance. No audience. At a certain
Is your roommate
auction
big
house.
onto it, Nick?
Pays as much as you can
Also,
carry.
what did your roommate have for breakfast?
Eveline, I beg you. You don't know him.
What's that supposed to mean? He introduced himself. Did you not hear? Geralt of Rivia.
It's Geralt.
Stop
It's Geralt of
pretending
Rivia.
You don't understand me. You cannot know if he's to be trusted.
Not a soul can be trusted.
Ah,
You've
That's a
none
good
of
one.
a Fink's features. But you see, I've a problem.
so no one is to be trusted. Let's talk about that in regards to the theme of this story. Hearts of Stone arguably could have a theme around trust, especially when it comes to Gauntro Dim.
All right, out with it. What's this problem?
See, we were to do a show. The tickets have all sold. Alas, our friend and colleague, Hawkeye Van, well, he's gone blind. Drank some hooch from a questionable source. A sad story, but not the point.
Oh my goodness. The desire to put
The
down
crowd
definition
awaits.
taxonomies on
So
everything
either
is
we
what
find
leads
a
to things like
replacement
tomatoes
for
are
him,
fruit, not a vegetable.
or
We
we
all
shall
know
have
it's a
to return
vegetable.
the
It's a
coin.
botanist knows it's a
All
fruit.
good and fine.
The world doesn't work in
Not
clean
spent
definition.
in ruin.
Absolutely.
I
Absolutely.
think I know where this is going.
Marin is a
Then I
smart
should get straight
cookie. I
to the
love her
point.
character when I
Stand
played
in
this
for
last.
Van, and I shall
Absolutely.
help
Yeah,
you.
she's
What do
fantastic.
I have to do? Jump through some flaming hoops?
No. Shoot your crossbow. Hit a
Ah, I'm
target.
shit at the
Eveline,
crossbow.
I'm not certain that's a good idea.
Neither am I. It shall all come out in the wash. So, Witcher, what'll it be?
Yeah, fine.
Not a bad shot with my crossbow.
Let's give it a go. Let's
Why
give it a go,
not?
everyone.
I'm in.
Splendid. So, shall we begin?
Oh my
Folk
god,
grow
fruit
nervous.
salad, Kip, you're
What?
bringing up a whole
Now?
bunch
No
of issues.
rehearsals?
What's there to rehearse? You're to shoot and hit a target.
Hit it square on.
Okay, let's give it a go. I'm really bad with the
Do or
crossbow. Let's
die.
do it. Let's give it a
Let's
go.
begin.
That I like. A man who boldly dares, damn the risks. Come!
Oh, that lighting change. You see that fucking lighting change? I was like,
Now, good folk, the highlight of our program. Standing before you,
oh, stop the rain.
Geralt of Rivia, victor of marksmanship contest in Angren, Dol Blathana, and Lobindon.
Oh, look at all the... Look at all... Wow.
What? But I...
Fucking hell. Look at all these... Look at all these... Oh, look at that audience clapping. That's like the last audience I performed to. Bang. I wonder whether I could shoot him in the head. I think that would have been an interesting ending. I think people would have still enjoyed the performance to some
We
extent.
end with an audacious feat by Geralt of Rivia.
Just got out of
We
bed.
thank you for attending
That's right,
and
Nick.
hope
You,
to
you
see
give him. You
soon.
pass on that rant that I told you. Pass on that rant.
It's a shame that man didn't shoot the elf. That would
See, that's what we should have done.
You know,
That's what we should have done.
Doubted I'd emerge from that ordeal in one piece. Fine work, Geralt.
That's what we should have done.
One performance down. What's the next?
Thanks, Nick.
Herbalist has a hut near here. Ring a bell? Go see him and ask for some yarrow extract.
Ooh, a mystery. I adore mysteries. Till later, Witcher.
Okay. Let's get out of here. Let's. Bam. So we're off now. Prepare a cleansing mixture that will weaken the Redanian soldiers. Okay, I guess we're making some potions. Making some potions. Quests. Cleansing mixture. What do we need? Wolfsbane. I'm sure we can get that pretty easily. Maybe this guy will sell it to us. Potion seller? I need your strongest potion.
What would you say to a hand or two of Gwent?
Not gonna try to sell me something first?
My goods are not swallows. They will not flit nor flee.
Cards won't either.
Do you wish to split them or play
Glad
Gwent,
you get
hmm?
that one, Ash. The horse name is Roach. Geralt has named every single one of his horses Roach
Like to take
because
a
he
look at
doesn't
the
like to
wares.
rename horses. He doesn't want to have to remember a bunch of horses' names. Potion seller, I need your strongest potion. Oh, these are all, it's just, oh god, it's just a Gwent seller. And unfortunately, we're not doing a Gwent run. We're not doing a Gwent run. Sorry, everyone. Sorry, Campbell Newman. I know Campbell Newman really loves his Gwent.
Should be going.
If ever you need
In fact, I gave Campbell Newman a Gwent deck, a couple of Gwent decks one Christmas. Let's go to an herbalist. Probably the herbalist will give us Wolfbane.
Whoa there.
Yeah, sorry, Campbell Newman. We're not playing Gwent. We're not doing Gwent this run. Because they've given us the basic deck, like the very, very, very basic of decks. I don't have the time to grab all the cards, and it's not worth it. It's not worth it, I'm sorry. Mi dispiace. Mi dispiace. What are other games on my playlist at the moment? Nick? I frankly have no fucking idea, my dude. There's a bunch of recommended games in the Discord. And my plan is, once I'm done with The Witcher, is actually start the very next one on that list. So if you have a game that you want me to play, or if you have a suggestion, by all means, chuck it down on the list. I've got no qualm about, trying to put some time into a game. Relatively short games are better for me. And maybe puzzle or story games, and that way,
Whoa there, Roach.
that way everyone can kind of play as well. Kip, what's your good game? Let's just check the pots first, shall we?
Hey there.
Show me what you
Let
got.
me have a look.
Look at that, Wolfsbane. Here we go. We just need 2. She remembered caterpillars. Was ist das? Was ist das? Sounds like a very niche, beautiful game that I would probably play. Little Nightmares is a cool game. I have played that one, Nick. I played through that one. It is a very cool game. It was free the other day, I believe. Whoa! Bran! Hey! Bran, thank you so much, my dude.
Come on.
Thank you so much. Bran, welcome back.
Faster.
Welcome back. Bran, beautiful member of the community. Recommends wonderful games. Has a bunch of games to recommend. Just had his birthday the other week, so happy birthday, Bran. Whoa! What? What? Whoa! Thank you so much, Bran! Hey, dude, thank you so much! You didn't need to do that! Save your money! Save your money! Ah, oh, Bran, it's absolutely our pleasure and my pleasure to wish you a happy birthday. What did you get up to? What did you get up to? What did you do for your birthday? What did you have for breakfast? What are you going to have for dinner? But Nick, I will probably be playing Little Nightmares. Duh.
What do you have to say?
Lance Corporal Václav.
I love these
How'd
two.
that prick wind up with us?
Volunteered. Word is he had to bribe the medics to let him enlist.
He mad or what?
And that's just it. Certifiably insane. Didn't pass the test apparently.
But to pay hard coin to enter the army? Thought at my age nothing could surprise me.
Nothing about the cook.
If I can say one thing that is very unrealistic about the Witcher universe is how bureaucratic their army is. If you were in an army, and like this is looking to be about 16th century kind of like based period, I think that's what they've attempted to like base their theme on their world on. And I'm not just like, this is fantasy. It's supposed to be unrealistic. I mean, there wasn't fucking manticores or witches in fucking 16th century Europe, but man, the bureaucracy of this army where they have like they're like, oh, we filled out form ABC to do their thing. Yeah, definitely did not happen.
What do you have to say?
You got a daughter? Why do you ask? Well, think on it. To marry into a dynasty like that, it'd be like living in
Oh, what a great line. Living in clover.
Take any interest in the Basordis?
Basordis.
No, not. It can only bring trouble, mate. Only trouble.
Nothing interesting.
Two guards talking shit to each other. Yeah, absolutely, Angry Spleen. Absolutely. Absolutely.
What do you have to say?
What do you have to say?
Chowder for supper today.
That true? Who told you?
No one.
I like how everyone has a Yorkshire accent.
Saw Martin.
Too close.
Cook like that's the right treasure he is. No griping about poor supplies. It's the gumption to enrich our group.
Aye. If only he'd go a bit lighter on the garlic.
Pier near the western gate.
Okay, there
Should
you go.
be easy enough to find.
Had sushi for dinner. Ooh. Very nice. And a good quality coffee grinder. Very nice brand. Very nice. What's everyone's favorite dinner? That's a good question. I'm sure I've asked that question before. I did ask this question before, but you know, maybe it's changed. One of my favorite dinners of all time, carbonara. Mi piace carbonara. Oh, we have to wait during the day. So, oh, Kip, I would agree with you entirely. Look at that chef's hat. That guy knows how to cook. That guy
Good
knows how
day.
to fucking cook.
Fish biting?
That guy cooks.
Aye, they're biting.
What about you?
Roast meat with roast veggies and gravy.
What's that?
Got this mixture. Pay you to pour it in the
Favorite
soup
dinner?
for the boys
Broad
at the
question.
garrison
Honestly,
on
quality
my
burrito.
signal.
Love a good burrito.
Nothing dangerous
Love a good
about it.
burrito.
Most they'll think is that the fish wasn't exactly fresh.
It'll cost you, mate. Something dear.
You're gonna do it free of charge for me, my friend.
Asking a lot. Too much. How about you do this free of charge, huh? Out of the kindness of your heart.
Aye, I'll help.
That is the most
Help to
unethical
kindness.
magic.
Wait for the signal.
I've talked about this before, but
Understood.
shit, mind magic is the most fucking unethical magic in ever. Easily. As we joked about the other day, you know, necromancers raising the dead. That ain't shit. Fucking mind magic, that shit ain't kosher. Ground minced patties with steamed broccoli. Always melt a slice of cheddar cheese over those patties. Like a hamburger? Roasting chicken for dinner tonight. Oof. Look at this. Differently, I like to ask questions. What would your last meal be? Oh, that makes me too sad. Honestly, if I knew there was a last meal, I'd be too nervous to eat it. I wouldn't eat it. You know what I'm saying? I'd just be too scared. I'd be like, oh, it's my last meal.
Have we not met before?
Hey, why'd your hair go white?
You know? I'd never eat it. I'd just be too sad. And if they were executing me the next day, too scared.
Jeepers creepers! Look at them peepers!
Come on.
I feel like mind magic always gets portrayed in a way that's pretty casual. Yeah, that shit. You think about that for a little bit too long, and you're like, wait a second. Fucking Jedi Force mind tricks are like just utterly evil. Utterly evil. That's definitely a dark side ability. Like, also, oh my goodness. Oh no! Oh no! You've fallen through the floor. A perfect hole for you, good sir. A perfect hole. You've time warped accidentally, and you found you hadn't acquainted for space. Oh no! Oh no! There's a reason why all the mind control spells in D&D end with the person realizing you put a spell on them. That's it. That's it. I feel the same way about body swap stories and how they're always so goofy but really a pretty loaded thing to happen.
And mighty miss be midst the unattached. I am, though only for a wee spell now.
Is that so? Impossible. Only a fool would loosen their hold on a mate like you.
Ah, at last, we're all here. Time to begin. This heist, it's no jest. So if any of you has any doubts, isn't sure, now's the time to leave. Won't be able to after. The Borsodi's auction house, its vault. That's
Oh, we should. I'll check, Kip. I'll definitely check.
Eveline, you'll enter through the tower when the patrol rounds this corner. Drop us a line. We have to be inside within 5 minutes, is that enough?
It's plenty.
Splendid. Once we're all in the tower, we'll proceed to the auction house. Shouldn't see any guards inside. If we do, we'll have Geralt and his blades.
But we weren't
Then
killing anyone.
Downstairs to the vault. Casimir blows the vault door. We go in, take the loot, disappear out the back through a secret passage. I've said my piece. Any questions?
Last meal would be so freaking so much Skittles and Nutella sandwiches and milkshake and hot and chocolate and like freaking condensed milk and the chocolate sauce and caramel sauce and churros. And it'd be my last meal because I'd die from eating so much sugar. Gravity does the best body swaps reaction. Kids freak out and vomit in disgust. That's such a good one. Well, I'm going to rest up. Well, Brant, thank you so much. It was great to see you. Hope you had a great day. Rest up, sleep well. I'll hopefully see you soon. And if you haven't, Bran sometimes streams. Are you streaming at the moment? Thank you, Bran. Sometimes streams. Bran's a great streamer, a great positive person. Kip definitely streams. If you want to check out some good content, Kip streams very regularly, so you should go check him out if you enjoy my stuff. Any security measures inside?
Additional security measures. Traps. Any inside? Anything we need to watch out for?
Nothing particularly dangerous. Here on the ground floor, there's a rope linked to the bell in the tower. Anyone sounds the alarm, there'll be trouble.
Anyone sounds that alarm, there'll be trouble, alright.
As I said, the auction house ought to be empty. I don't expect any problems.
And the vault? Is it secured somehow?
Even if it is, my blend of saltpeter, cordite, and fulminated
Not streaming at the moment.
silver do
Oh,
the trick.
dude, yeah.
Anything
It's streaming does take it out of you. It's so tiring. It's so tiring. So no stress. Glad to just see you around, Bran. Glad to see you around. Let's just get to work. Let's just do it.
All right, let's get to work. Want to be done with this as soon as possible.
We'll reconvene in the gateway.
Now, of all the
midnight sharp, and everyone's to make
of
sure
all the
no
quests in this game,
to the cook in the barracks.
this is the one that makes the least sense thematically.
I'll
It actually doesn't add anything to the story all that much. Even when we get the thing done, even when like we finish this whole quest and you find out why Olgierd wants us to get the Borsodi house, you're gonna sit there and be like, okay, dude. But the next quest that we do really has
talk. Let's all go there together.
Any objections?
really
Anyone
plays
need
into the
more time?
theme of
our
Olgierd's
way.
kind of personal journey. I suspect exactly what you've just said, Angry Spleen. I suspect CD Projekt Red had this as a plot planned for like a side quest in The Witcher 3 that they just didn't get done in time. And they were like, great, we'll just chuck it in one of the expansions. The latest expansion was going to be this.
Are you kidding? Of course
And then
I am.
bam, they kind of tied it in. Forced the tie-in. Very much like the Italian Job.
Three, 2, 1.
Look at you stupid guards.
It's clear. On your way.
Gotta do your booty stretches before you do your rock climbs. I don't know how many of you fucking rubber bolts, but you gotta always do your booty stretches.
Shite all over again.
What?
That is physically very impressive.
We've 1 minute. Move.
Don't know how many of you have climbed ropes, but this shit is hard. Don't want to pull your butt while climbing the castle wall. That's true. That's true. That's true. Daily routine, egg brekkie, and booty stretches. Remember, kids, stretching is good, but even better is blood circulation. Warm up by practicing the routine that you're going to do without weights. So if you're going to do squats, just squat without the weights. That's usually better for you in regards to recovery as well as safety.
You knew what you were signing up for. This is no time to argue.
Gotta agree. Backing out's not an option anymore. Need to see this through, whatever happens.
Hallowed words. One guard could mean many more. You'd best draw your sword now.
No.
What now?
No one dies. Said so from
That's what
the
Geralt
start.
said at the start. That's what Geralt said at the start. Wooden swords. No one's ever died from a chunk of wood to the head. Many things can kill a man. Oh, that was the thing that I was talking about the other day. So there's this terrible show at the moment called Forged in Fire. I say it's terrible. It's fine. Like it's utter trash, and it's just a nice, easy thing, you know. Jiro, how's it going, dude? What if they're all vampires? It's true, man. Or what if they're like, I don't know. What else doesn't like dies from wood? Trying to think of a nice like follow up to that. Yeah, what if they are vampires? So there's this terrible show called Forged in Fire, and the idea is that like, you know, these blacksmiths have like 8 hours to forge a sword or a blade or an axe or whatever it fucking is, and then they test it out by usually chopping some pig carcass. Just really quickly on this, I just gotta get through this thing before I have to concentrate. And every time they do it, they're swinging the sword and they like hack the pig. What's up, Jay? How's it going? How did Dota go? They hack at the pig and they're like, you know, they're like, oh, your blade will kill. Like they say it like that. And I'm like, yeah, of course it will kill. Like you can kill someone with a lot of things. Like. Even if the blade was blunt, it'll kill. Like it will kill. Like I don't know what point you're making there. Like, and like, oh, your blade chipped when it hit the bone. I'm like, yeah, but it's still gonna fucking kill.
Guards! Guards!
Well, that's that. We're buggered.
You said.
I damn well know what I said. At them before they sound the alarm.
Okay, we gotta do this before they sound the alarm. Quickly, do our sword dance. Dun, 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 dun. Your blade will kill. Yeah, dude. Fucking hell, mate. Yeah, it's Forged in Fire, Jay. I was just talking about that one. It's a bludgeoning instrument without a sharp edge. Yeah, that's it. That's it. There's a lot of like, where they all chop a pig. That ain't nothing, man. Just fucking. I'm not gonna puff out my chest and think I'm hot shit when metal fragment chips off inside my body and it strikes my bone. Yeah, that's what Jiro as well. Like.
Lock themselves in.
You must. I chipped your sword with my spine. You must concede. There was one the other night where I was watching, and they had this like and they really love fetishizing like weapons. It's like that classic like History Channel shit where it's like, this giant Indian sword is a killing machine. And I'm like,
hold now! We must
wait.
negotiate.
Oh, they've got to negotiate.
What are your demands? To release the hostages?
Pizza.
We have one demand. Pull back from the auction house.
And pizza. Pepperoni.
You know I cannot do that.
You can, just not sure you want to. How about I help you decide? Kill a hostage.
Just do what they want. I beg you. Calm yourself. No one is to be harmed. Clear?
Nothing simpler. So long as you take your boys and pull out, we'll all live happily ever after.
Remember, pulling out is never.
That is not an option. We must bargain.
It's not
reach
safe.
an agreement.
See if I can't make this clear.
That was such a bad
We're not at
joke.
a food market. No bargains to be made here. Lives are at stake.
I understand. I do. But
no buts. Gonna count to 3, then heads will roll. one?
God have mercy! Just do what he asks! You leave me no choice?
Oh, we're just gonna have to blast through, huh?
2.
Attack!
Oh, damn. Should have gotten the wagon, eh? Anyway, this show is like, oh, this Indian sword was a killing machine on the battlefield. I was like, no, it wasn't. It's a ceremonial blade, and really very impractical for battlefield combat. Like,
Pathetic.
like that they a lot of shows, a lot of History Channel is just so bad these days now. Really, just emphasizing like edgelords to no end. Take that, negotiator, and this. I got a big bee in my bonnet about historical accuracy and certain things. I'm no expert.
Damn it, explosion triggered that fight. Could have done without both.
That explosion gets us in the vault.
Where's Eveline?
But I ain't about fetishizing. I really ain't about fetishizing like combat or like,
Come on before reinforcements
I don't know.
arrive.
Like, just call it what it is. It's a ceremonial blade. It was used for executions, and that was about it. It wasn't about like being badass. Like the amount of times they're like, that axe was used by the Danes to kill Saxons, and like, maybe it was, but really, you would use a much smaller axe, and carrying around like a fucking heavy double-headed axe is fucking tiring, and you wouldn't use that. It's just so impractical. Literally edgelords. Yeah, that's it, Jira. Sorry, again, that's my second rant of the stream. So, thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
A mighty fine whoop that was. A wee bit loud, aye, on account I had to add more fulminating silver than usual, but...
I'm not interested. No one's interested.
Oh, I'm interested.
Go in. Geralt, you're at the fore.
Why me?
It's why I hired you. Now move. We've no time.
I love it how Geralt constantly is surprised that people are using him for certain reasons. He's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Me? You want me to kill a monster? I don't know about that. Why me? Isn't there someone else you could have hired? It's like turning into a barista in a cafe. Could I get a coffee? What, me? No.
On the contrary, I know all too well.
Who is it? Oh.
Yule?
Greetings, brother. Been years.
Oh my goodness, it's brothers.
Stone me stupid and slap me happy.
Think you owe us an explanation, Ewald Borsodi. This family reunion. What's the point?
Revenge. For betrayal.
Maybe the only
Years
way
of
that
poverty.
this quest really feeds into the
Father
theme of
left the
our
auction house to me.
story is that
Horst cheated me.
Ulrich
Had
and
me
his
disinherited.
Olgerd and his brother,
Everything
maybe?
we earned, you squandered on cards and whores. Father didn't see that. I did.
That's no excuse, Horst. And it won't save your life.
You know,
You two,
it's a
stand
mirror
with me.
image
I'll
and,
not let the Redanians
and
lay a
reversal
hand on
of
you.
like
Give you whatever you
Olgerd and his
want.
brother. What the fuck do we do? Do you reckon we Yeah, Bradley Bonds, yeah. But it's such like a ham-fisted version. I really don't care for either of these brothers, to be honest. See you later, Kip. Good luck. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, same time, same channel. I guess I'm just gonna do that one.
Not about to meddle, especially not in family matters.
Then you'd have done better not to break into my vault.
Oh, that's a good point. He makes a good
I
point.
fear it's too late to turn neutral. Stand with me, and I shall drape you in gold. Stand against me, and you'll remain here forever.
Oh, what a shit. Oh, fuck that narrative choice. See that, narrative designers? That was considered. That is a hollow invitation. I'm just letting you know now. Hollow invitation. Let us nowhere. Didn't give us anything. Didn't even provide any extra narrative. Literally, it was like, no. Go back and make a choice. Bullshit. That's fucking bullshit. The guy's rich. Let's eat the rich.
If that's your attitude, I'll stand with Ewald.
Oh, we'll take whatever we please. Once we've ripped your runners from your arse.
Hallowed words, mate. At 'em!
Oh yeah, and what's his the dwarf's mask is actually a king from Witcher 2. That's a little Easter egg for you. Hencefault? Well, take that home with you. That's a little bit of trivia.
I'd have preferred to resolve this elsewise. Stolen the scrolls, thrown you out into the street. Revenge is best served cold, after all. But I don't mind serving it hot. No.
I beg you, mercy, for your brother. I shall do anything you ask.
Truly. Anything.
Anything.
Sign over to me all that you own. Then walk out as you stand, with just the clothing on your back.
Allow me one thing. Any one thing.
And that's Foltest? Yeah, it's all the Northern Kings. There you go.
15 years. In the sewers. Begging. Like a beast. And you've the cheek to plead.
Oh, man. Oh. Oh. I love how girls like, oh no, wait. Dude, come on, dude. Ooh, nasty. Wait, but how did he get the thing back in his hand?
Satisfied?
Didn't Geralt take it?
Exceptionally. You?
No, and I won't be until I find Max Bersodi's house. In this vault, or so you said.
And it is. There. But I fear it's not yours for the taking.
Oh my god, dude.
You see, it houses my father's will. A scroll thanks to which Ewald Borsodi, long missing, will assume the family fortune.
And Geralt of Rivia, who you cheated, what'll he assume?
Alas, but he's free to choose anything.
We literally came here just for that one thing, my dude.
Gents, keep calm.
You tricked me.
And you were prepared to let me face Horst's thugs alone. To my mind, we're even. Now, Max Borsodi's house. If you've absolutely got to have it.
Yeah, unfortunately we do.
From me by force.
I could drop you easily, but maybe I don't have to. We could try to figure this out.
A compromise looks unlikely. We both want Max's house.
Not quite. You just need the contents. Me, the box.
Does he?
They're downstairs!
So be it. Seal it with a handshake.
Oof, that's a load off my prick.
Give me the damn casket. And
We
let's get
didn't.
out
We
of
didn't see
here.
the handshake.
As you wish. This way.
Seems so very weird. Okay, let's get out of the auction house. Okay, everyone, we're going to hand this quest in to Olgierd. And once we do, it's time for me to go cooking. Cooking pasta tonight. Very simple meal. Very easy meal. Oh. And that is going to be our stream for tonight, but fear not. We will be back tomorrow. But we're not done yet. We've got plenty of time left. Well, those guys running as if they're in a dream, you know, when you're running and it's really slow but really fast at the same time.
Well, here's where our paths part.
Shut up.
Was I that bad?
Yeah.
No, but you came awfully close, Ewald. Survived by a hair. Take care, Casimir. Here's hoping Euphemia sees the light, comes back.
Oh, plougher moods and ires. With the gold I've got, love just ain't nothing I need.
Hey, Ben. We've got probably about 15 minutes. Of course. Typical. Of course it is. Of course it is. All right, let's head back home. Got to put on our favorite coat. Oh, are we going goth? Geralt? Maybe we go goth Geralt. Voltus faced. Bam! I got it. I got it. Damn, I'm pretty happy with that one. Can we put both on? No, it's only one or the other. We're definitely doing the glasses. Ben, I'm okay. I am neither good nor bad. I'm just okay. I'm just okay. I can't say I'm fantastic, but you know. I can't say that I'm living La Vida Loca. But I am doing my best. Doing my best. Subsistence is acceptable. I love that, hero. It is acceptable at the moment. Oh, this is a great scene. This is a great scene. One of my favorite scenes.
That bloody Nilfgaardian Imperium can kiss.
Oh no, it's not this scene. It must be the next scene.
What are they doing?
Play. Overgrown wains, you see.
Look at David Beckham. Look at David Beckham. How are you doing, Ben?
None.
Oh, yes. Forgot witches is sterile. Well, don't just stare at me. Tell me what brings you.
Here's Bersodi's house.
Got something for you.
I love gifts, but I prefer to unwrap them in private. Alright, lads, mind the barrels. Going out for a jabber with Geralt.
Had to cancel flights to New South Wales. Older brother and I not being able to... Oh, dude. I'm so sorry. That's really shit, man. Holy shit. That's really shit.
What do you have for me?
So sorry to hear that, dude.
Max Bersodi's house, as requested.
God, that's so frustrating. Was it hoping that it might be next week and that we would only be in a week of lockdown? Yeah.
Papers. Where are they?
Left them in the vault. You wanted the house, you got the house. Never mentioned its contents.
You're a quick study. Already as tricky as Odim himself. Keen to ridicule a man. Do you know what I and the company do with your type?
Let's do this one.
Dunno. Ask for legal advice? Looks to me like you might need some.
Yeah, 3 days after lockdown. Oh, mate.
I'm just fulfilling its terms.
Yeah. Sorry to hear that,
Unhappy?
dude. That's rough.
Hell, should have chosen your words more carefully.
That is real shit.
Yes, I should have. I assume you came to an agreement with Horst. Shame. A right horse in that one.
Made a deal with his brother, who then beat the living shit out of Horst with a gold candle holder.
Huh. It's progress.
Why did you even need those papers?
To sink the Borsodis, naturally. You see, I learned of an interesting clause in old man Maximilian's will. It states that his sons must meet and shake hands in agreement at least once a year at Bellatane. Failing that, the auction house must be auctioned off. The proceeds to go to Vilmerius Hospital.
Guess the old man sensed what might happen.
Aim to deliver those papers in the right hands. Borsodi would have landed in the streets, and the hospital would have gotten the funds it needs to treat orphans and beggars.
See? Ooh, look at that.
Awfully
If we had only been...
showing so much concern for the needy.
I couldn't give a rat's ass about the needy. May they wither and disappear along with the city. I wanted one thing.
Rewenge. And has racked up some sleep debt this past week. Yeah, get some rest, man. Get some rest. Oh my god, uni break, finally, fucking hell. Oh god, I really struggled last semester. I'm so done, I'm still done, to be honest. I accidentally slept the entirety of yesterday, nothing quite like being asleep 22 hours in 22 hours, Jiro, holy shit.
The Borsodis, what's your gripe? Get kicked out of an auction?
22 hours, damn son.
From a hole.
Never slept that
really
long.
Interesting?
Wouldn't have asked.
Full koala mode.
Cheeky as ever. My family, they took on some debt. A poor investment in a sawmill. A bad crop one year. A lawsuit lost. You know how it is. When it rains, it pours. We needed but a few weeks to recover. But Horst Borsodi had acquired our debt. All of it. Demanded it be repaid immediately. I pleaded. I begged. I tore open my shirt at his threshold. Ugh. It was like talking to a wall.
Ah, it was like talking to a heart of stone.
Saw those perfumed prigs by my father's sword. My mother's death mask. My brother's horse tack. Ah, Horst earned a pretty pile selling.
Because that's exactly what you've turned into, Olgierd.
No surprise the animosity you feel for him.
So let's, you know, the guy at the very start of the quest.
My family's misfortune. And our betrothal was no more. They found her another suitor. One from beyond the sea. The anger I felt. I thought I'd gone mad. Went to the tavern. Drank a round. A second. I brawled. Then had another tankard. And then I asked the wrong bloke for help.
What happened then?
What happened then, Witcher, was one big stinking pile of shite. You need something?
Nothing more, don't think. I'm off to entertain your brother.
Break a leg. Literally.
Really nice little scene there because it again demonstrates how far Olgierd is like so deluded in himself. Let's just save this game here. Olgierd has become that heart of stone. At the beginning of the game, there was a man who was requesting to be saved. He was asking, "Hey, don't execute me. I've done nothing wrong." And Olgierd didn't react. He's become Horst. He's become one of the brothers. He's become one of the Borsodi brothers. Much like everyone else in this game, he is becoming exactly that which he has hated or which made him, and thus the cycle of pain continues. Yeah, dude has a whole lot of scars. Never noticed the ones in his arm before. Hearthstone's best DLC to any game. I agree. That's why we're playing it again. We're gonna wrap up the stream though. Let's go find someone that we like. Someone that we enjoy. I don't have any friends on at the moment. Oh my goodness, what's this? I don't have any friends on at the moment. Does anyone have a recommendation for someone that we could go and follow? Someone that we could go raid with our little raiding party? Thank you so much for joining me this evening. It was really nice just kind of getting through the next part of the campaign. We're going to do it again all over tomorrow. 4 o'clock we'll start. We'll do the wedding. and then we'll keep going until we're all finished. So I think I'm doing tomorrow and then Friday as well, and then we'll see how we go over the weekend. Let's go find a small little stream that we can go raid. Let's go find a little. Well, Sea of Thieves is always kind of interesting, isn't it? Sea of Thieves is always a bit weird. There's always someone doing something silly in Sea of Thieves. Let's view by Loader High. Let's go raid this person. There's a whole bunch of people with only 1 viewers. Let's go raid someone fun. Who's this? There's a guy called the Mandalorian. Oh no, he doesn't look very particularly nice. Let's go raid. We're gonna try and find someone that looks nice, that looks like they're having a nice time, that feels like they're a friendly person. Oh my goodness, there's a person whose avatar is a little anime lady. Let's raid Carnome. Let's raid this person. They've only got 1 person watching them. Alright, everyone. See you all soon. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. Other than that, stay safe and do whatever you can to get the serotonin, those little bit of niceties in your life. It's okay to do so. Farewell, friends.